Yeah, I guess that'll happen.
You're control.
I am control. Let's go to the dash side.
Yeah. And then just let it run while he brings it up. Question up here.
I don't know. Well, she is.
Indeed, on rap, so web concha.
Yes. So awesome. Spaz voice. Hello, Twitch people.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, yeah, everybody's like all quiet. They're all getting ready for their match. They're
My
high.
I am wide. Okay. Alright, so go.
Big video break. My finish.
Oh, what? Oh, why did that? Okay, cool. Oh, nice.
Oh my god, rest of time.
Oh,
I'm still missing blocks anyway.
Quiet time.
Yeah.
You guys are hella like in
Playing?
it,
Sorry.
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
people,
going.
sorry, we're fine. We'll get around to yapping
We're in
sometimes.
the midst of
I'm gonna keep my
drama
box
here, so this is our first public showing of Sadira. If you haven't checked her out, go over to GameSpot and check out the new
You're
trailer.
supposed to come back.
She can get pretty strong.
She is featured. She is awesome. You can see her playing right now. Right, we've got Campbell Tran, one of our designers, working on KI over at Microsoft Playing, and
Die! No!
the legendary Ken Lobb.
Look at he's got a pixel! Yeah, there we go. Fine, I'll heal between rounds.
And Campbell has been pretty awesome with Sadira. He's like our resident Sadira master. He can show off a lot of her aerial capabilities. That's what she's really good at. As you can see.
Perhaps I shouldn't try meeting.
So Sadira has a double jump and this crazy air fireball and air movement and stuff.
Yeah. So her air attack is called Widow's Fireball.
Oh boy.
And there's an air dagger.
It's called Ken Loses.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
It's
Oh, come on!
It's called that sometimes too. Pop it.
That's called Ken thinks he's going to jump off the left wall and instead he double jumps over my head.
So Sadira, not great on the ground, but she has tons of air mobility options. See, double jumps, wall jumps, she can go straight down, she can do an air fireball for a hit, she can go in for a combo, not today. Thank God. Her throw is a launcher. I gotta earn it.
Okay.
Two-hit jump medium kick.
Wall jump.
That
Oh
one
my
works.
god.
Oh, come on.
So that was the air fireball.
Yeah, that was the, he
That was
hovers
the-
magically as I'm going to hit him with a super fireball.
Yeah, so that was the hard punch.
Oh,
version.
no. Oh. Yes. You went for me.
Each different power level has a different capability. So the hard punch version will pull in like that. Occasionally Ken will break it.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
The medium punch version will actually pop you over the head or pop you towards your opponent, which is really good for mix-ups, so you don't know
So much
so
for my healing.
Yeah.
So she has one really awesome thing that she gets, which is whoops.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nice. So awesome. Here we go.
Yeah, he basically deeped me from both sides. It's an interesting block scenario. Like, oh, I know I backed away from that. Go. Oh, yes.
Oh,
Come on, must get one life bar.
so what Sadira's
Oh boy,
instinct
oh boy,
does
oh boy.
is at any time, no matter what she's doing, she can
So what you just saw was Sadira during her instinct mode.
Do not sandbag.
When she
Sorry, I'm not meaning to sandbag.
yeah. Well, when she does her double
Just wanted
jump,
to do that. Now I'm happy.
she does a
Kind of small victory is what he's called.
she does a web ball that can block projectiles, and if anyone runs into it, they get momentarily locked in place. And she can do medieval things after that.
Just remember that you're going to have to talk over their clicking madness.
Yep.
Oh, that was the end of me.
I keep messing that up.
Okay, as you can see, Campbell has mad skills. So
well,
we're gonna play winner stays. In other words, maybe we can make it so Campbell doesn't play a game in the next 40 whatever minutes. Maybe.
All right.
Just having fun over here.
Just having fun. Destroying Kent, ...
It's one of my favorite rules. I don't want to win for free.
That's a good one.
All right.
Campbell looks so good in that shirt. That's
All
what
right.
I
To the right.
say.
To the right.
Nice.
All right. Select
I have
stage.
boring meetings later today, hence boring shirt. At least it's sunny and beautiful out here, maybe for the last time of the year.
Is it pretty outside?
It's gorgeous. It's like 80 and sunny.
I haven't seen that outside. Like,
So, Campbell, you can talk a bit about what Sadira does,
And it's
and what
never
she does well. We can go through like each one of her moves. And, like, let's talk about like what each one of her moves does and what they're good at.
Sure. So, as we mentioned before, she doesn't have much stuff on the ground. So, her normal's kind of subpar on the ground. Kind of sweet. So, she has two moves on the ground. One is called the Blade Beam, which is just a standard kill instant combo opener. From that, it goes and go into whatever you want. It's very unsafe on block. So, if he blocks this, you can just start mashing jab, well, low jab. Ah.
Tiny window of vulnerability.
It's different than most moves, and it's probably because of Thunder.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, that's right,
His
yes.
start a little for jab is
Generous.
pretty slow.
He does get a guaranteed shadow grab on it, which is a ton of it.
Right.
Her big advantages, though, are obviously in the air, and the thing that's interesting to fight against her as a big Jago fan is
I
her
see
jumping
what
away. I know how to deal with everyone else jumping away. When Sadira jumps away, she might suddenly deep you. She might suddenly leap away from the wall, double jump magically over your fireball, grab you, pick you up in the air, start comboing you. Basically, that's her game.
Right.
And again, unlike most characters in many fighting games, she's very happy to be in the air and happy to drag you up there with her.
Yeah, like that.
That was a lot of damage.
Like Ken said.
Right. So, Blade Demon on the ground, kind of
Blade
standard opener.
She also has what this flip kick, what we call the Recluse.
Yeah, it's the Recluse.
Right?
Yep. That is
you can kind of treat this as a budget uppercut. It's got a bit of invincibility. It is great as anti-air on the ground. It's iffy, but perfect as anti-air. Also unsafe on the ground. So that's all she has on the ground, actually, besides a manual launcher and a throw, which is also a launcher. And I keep messing with it.
So you can see she's very juggle capable, but you got to be pretty skilled in order to pull them out, and that's actually a good thing because juggles, when you start them, they're pretty safe. They're pretty much locked in when someone starts juggling.
Yeah, no pre 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 air combos.
Yeah.
So where she really starts to shine when she's in the air. So she's got a double jump, only character in the game that can do that. She's got enormous crossover, so she can cross it like that. She can just go back over. She can go back over, do this double hit thing into a air fireball, trigger a new jump into a new cross up. She's pretty nice.
Yeah.
And like cross up, oops, this cross up.
Yeah, and if you nail it, you can. Yeah. You can actually go back and forth a few times if you are very precise.
Yeah. A while ago, we had a bug where you could do as many of these in the air as you want, and I wish that bug was back.
You can still do more than you might expect from a normal jump. So again, jump away does not equal, gee, I should throw a fireball now, as you saw in the last fight. I have to kind of wait for her to commit on a second jump, and then fireball might work, but he can still toss the web as a way to hover again over your fireball before it actually hits.
Yep. Yes. So
My turn.
Lots of options. Yep.
Okay, that'll be Thunder. Not a problem.
So you guys might have noticed at the start of the trailer there was like a bunch of Sadiras running around in there. You might be wondering what that is about.
Yeah,
What can we say about that?
So what we can say about that is a lot of people probably remember the Thunder trailer with the Sadira tease at the end. You saw Sadira there, but was it really Sadira? When what you saw in the trailer today is that, hey, that actually wasn't Sadira. That was actually a member of Sadira's clan. She's a leader of a clan of assassins, and that attack on Thunder wasn't just for fun, although I'm sure she enjoyed it. The idea behind that attack is that Sadira's clan is on a mission. We can't talk about exactly what that mission is yet, but they are attacking the competitors, the fighters in Killer Instinct's core. So she's a leader of that clan. She's got her own motivations. We're going to be getting into that soon, as we reveal the story for more characters. So that's the idea. The character you saw in the original reveal was actually just a member of her clan, and this is the real deal right here. The character you see right here.
That might work.
Is the real Sadira.
Oh, hot combo.
Let me just slide right Chuck me.
And these guys are really into it. She's obviously got a really strong spider motif. She's got webs and stuff like that.
Happiness.
Again, check out the trailer. You see more about her stage, more spiders, more big spiders. A lot more awesomeness. And
oh yeah, one we forgot this thing.
And another special tease reveal that you see at the end that is just going to make the internet explode. It's awesome. So please check it out.
Orchid. Oh boy. Oh boy. Cheater. Yeah, this is Campbell going, yeah, I'll let you hit me a couple times, and then the real Campbell will stand up. Take the rest of my life off.
Like, honestly, I'd waste the bar. Honestly, this is
but it looks so awesome, and it's so much fun to just juggle characters in the air with multiple moves and being able to stay in the air. The double jump is just out of control.
This is where it's at right here.
Oh my god.
Let's try your Hathaway thing.
Whoa!
I love that ball. I hold the fireball in the air with Glacius is the coolest thing. One life bar for you. Nope, that one. I always double tap the fireball on a weak when I want that. I end up getting medium.
So
that web ball could be
Campbell just popped instinct mode, and you saw this web ball appear. So basically, whenever Sadira does her double jump,
yes, spend life bar to make sure I get one life bar. Yeah,
she'll pop this web ball that'll stay
continue my mini victories.
That will stay in the field, and if you run into it,
but if I stay over here,
then it will lock you in place, and it can also block.
No, not that. No,
which is totally awesome.
I have armor.
Do her web swings only go in a certain direction or different speed with different inputs?
They go. The light version goes less far off the wall. The heavy version goes the most far off the wall. It's meant to. It's meant to enable different types of setups. So I'll try to get one going. He's in the corner now.
That's very intentional. One of the cool things about Sadira is you're actually a little safer back into a wall.
Well, now you're out of
This is,
it.
again, kind of unusual for any fighting game. Please put me in the corner! I usually don't think that.
How many combos can Sadira perform in the air?
Oh, kind of countless right now. Nobody's gotten Strip Minder just yet. It's gonna take a bit. She has a lot more possibilities.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Ow.
I want to see her ultra, please.
I will try to make such things happen.
I will try to make. You heard it from Campbell first.
Yeah, I'm not going to willingly sit here, though, and
Yeah,
let it
like,
to me. No, none of that.
Just let it happen. I hope she
Here we go.
giant spider.
Yeah, for it.
Ah!
It's almost, again, like a mini victory to not get open.
Quarter circle forward.
I don't know if you can hear her sound effects, but Sadira is like this awesome, spazzy, crazy spider woman. I think the sounds that she makes are pure hype. That she's just bouncing off of you. I can't speak Thai. I think she's speaking Thai, so I'm not quite sure what
That was
saying.
actually a pretty good impression.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get real crunk here.
Okay, let's do it.
This
Yep,
is not
either. Warren's not going to stand there either. Yeah, one of the things we want to do today is, while we talk, let's play more like we're playing instead of just yapping. So most of the games you'll see hopefully are us, quote, on.
Okay.
We might stop later and show a little bit of stuff, what Sadira can do to a silly person standing there doing nothing. But of course, sometimes Campbell doesn't need you to stand there and do nothing to do things like that.
This character is so awesome.
Yeah, and as you see, you don't just need to do launchers at the beginning of combo. She has combo finishers that launch. So if you're smart about your KV, you can do a pretty long combo into a launch, into a bunch of juggles. Like so.
Oh, I messed up.
Oh.
What I love about the move that Campbell just did, it reminds me a lot of my, as you're getting up, I'm going to leap away like I'm running and then wind kick into your face during your pop-up. Sadira can do the all the way across the screen thing. She's out of your way. If you try to do a pop-up, he can react and not come in or stop with a fireball. But if you don't, then he can do the off-the-back wall right into your face as you're trying to do a stand-up block.
Oh, nice.
Ultra!
Torin
Oh my god,
out
totally.
one.
Like close match.
That was
Yep, look at that. Just when you could have finished the first life bar first. Uh-oh.
I love that. I love that. No, really.
Well, like any good up to the right or up to the left motion, like the Samamish, we're vulnerable at the beginning, but not afterwards. So Sadira can leap away from things like a Super Dragon, and if she slashes Campbell, times it right.
Can you turn off the announcer or change announcer in game?
You will be able to change the announcer. You will have 2 announcers. It's actually super cool.
Alright, we have a crisis here.
We have a crisis here. Don't scare me. You're making me think that something's crashing. Oh god! No! Iguana, that
Thunder's
is
holding up. Oh, time to milk damage.
Okay, I'm gonna get the fat combo.
We've got another one.
There it is.
Oh, there it goes.
And the setup,
Yeah.
No, damn it.
52% for that juggling happiness.
Oh, man, that was fantastic.
Yeah, and again,
even when I'm
because
getting
these-
comboed by Sadira, it's fun
Yeah.
because it's so awesome.
But because Campbell left himself enough KD, he could do that kind of crazy
Oh, okay.
5-move juggle.
That,
Oh yeah, there you go.
that would be.
Jump away from that.
Dances don't drop the ultra this time.
No pressure. Oh, but break the attempted ultra. That's cool.
Oh no.
Yeah. There's still pretty much nothing that's going to stall you now.
Don't.
Oh, that.
You'll see it today.
Eventually I'll get it. Eventually I'll also get one of these hot juggles I keep trying to do.
Okay, back to Jake.
So, Campbell's been practicing Sadira quite a bit. As we can see.
It's actually not true.
No, really.
Okay, just...
Get him, Torin. They
Get
said
him.
free to get him.
Yeah.
I like white Jago, kind of color coordinated with my grayness.
Yeah.
I need that gray hair old fart Jago.
I keep making the same
Fart
color.
Jago. Is that the skin? Old Fart Jago.
I'm making that.
Every time you guys pass over Orchid, by the way, my chat channel goes into like anarchy.
Yeah!
Just so you know.
The goal of today is to show you a whole bunch of Sadira. We will come back probably the next time you see me on Twitch and see Fire Kitty. I mean, you covered my finger. That's not fair.
She will be coming.
This character
See?
is so sick!
It's like I throw a fireball and he's like, no, I'm over here. No, wait, here. You should throw a fireball now. What not? Look at that. Even my pressure whip. Oh, come on. You were going to attack. How am I supposed to hit confirm into a super if you're moving all the time? There we go. My fault.
Yeah, I got stuff there.
And then I waste my damage option. Of course, Campbell breaks a lot, so what I should be doing, I'm not doing. Oh, no. Yeah, there you go.
It was so close.
Heal! Oh. There it is. Great. Heal my second life bar. That's what I need. Look at that!
Rich, Campbell said you were so happy right now.
This character is so fun.
Poor Jago.
How did you guys come up with the name Sadira? Can you talk about that?
Actually,
Alright, that one's for you, Rich.
Yes! Oh, come on.
yeah.
Get over here. Oh, look, you're going to double jump away from my fireball. Oh, it almost worked!
Alright, we're getting crunk here.
I almost set it up. I almost had it.
Witness crunch.
Wait, come on, second life bar. Life bar. Oh,
Rich is about to text you potentially something, Campbell.
Okay.
Everyone's telling him he needs to.
Thanks, Rich.
Buddy, old pal.
Notice I didn't get my mini victory of first life bar that time.
Alright.
Head slouched.
I'm making a promise. This is if I win this, I'm doing the ultra.
In other words, there's an
Probably
ultra.
win this. Go for the gold. The gold.
Let's go to Devil's Landing.
Yeah, I was saying in the good old days of going to the arcades in Japan, I'm pretty good at Street Fighter, and I'd play people, and you could kind of see the rank in the arcade. I'd go beat someone, and then they'd bring their friend and bring their friend. And, you know, sooner or later, they'd get up the ranks to the point where the guy could crush me. Let me introduce you to Campbell. So when Torin's pretty damn good, but when someone comes in the building and they're going to beat me, it's kind of like, we should make sure Campbell comes. Because then, you know, he's sort of the sensei.
Can somebody explain in a little bit more detail Shadow Dingo?
Shadow Dingo will be talking about a bit more later, but he is part of the Day 1 Gold program. So if you get the Day 1 Gold, then you will get Shadow Dingo. We'll be talking about him in a bit more detail.
Okay.
Yeah, and to maybe answer some specific questions that have been asked, Shadow Jago is not one of the 8 characters. We have 2 more characters that we're going to be announcing that are not Shadow Jago.
Yep. Yes.
And so arguably what you're talking about is a 9th character who's a Jago.
And you will be happy.
Oh, yes.
Hey, Ken, so what about your opponents at PAX Prime? Yeah, about that.
So it was all good except for who was the guy. I lost once. I had a bunch of people that were kind of in training. I got to meet one of the, I think it was the captain of the Lobb team. He was pretty awesome. Walked over and played a few games with him. But then someone stepped up, you know, and I had asked the obligatory, so you played the game before? Yes. Yes, I've been to EVO and I've been to E3. It's kind of like, okay, so I'm going to play real. And it was close, but I lost. So it does happen. And Campbell was in the audience, but it wasn't really the day to bring Campbell up to teach this young gentleman the sensei lesson.
Oh,
This character's so sick.
Yeah, the instinct move of that.
As you can see, there was a. I mean, I can't even think about what I should do in that situation.
Instinct mode activate.
Yeah, jump left. That's probably what you should do. But yes, instinct mode. Shield yourself. At least she'll bounce off a few times. Come on, armor. Ow!
That's true. Oh my god.
Now they don't need armor now.
Yeah, just this is wasting shadow in your way. Nope.
Yeah, Glaciers' giveaway game is pretty good against Sadira. At least he can do the hover the fireball in the air, drop it at the right time when she's coming in, and the jump. 3
get away from nothing.
That's a technical term for it.
Oh yes!
What fight is that?
You made him stomp on your.
Oh my
No, yeah,
God.
you probably don't.
Oh my god!
Yes! Okay, something tells me it's going to get quiet here for a second.
Right?
A lot of focus, a lot of concentration.
I got Country Killer.
Oh.
What are the properties of Sadira's instinct?
So basically, during Sadira's instinct, she can drop those balls of web just by hitting instinct again. Here's the ultra.
Oh, sorry. Oh my god.
Oh, you missed
I
it.
forgot the rest of it. Oh, no. Really letting you down.
There was more. There was more.
But those balls of web will grab and hold you. She can only have one, but if you,
But she can dump it out at any time. No matter
Yeah.
what she's doing.
yeah, putting it, I'll select her, please.
Yeah.
Putting it in the right place can be highly effective. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Jago. Except that didn't work last time, did it? So I'm gonna put away old guy Jago for now.
I'll give you Uncle.
Okay.
Yeah, Sadira's design is just really super awesome. She looks amazing. Love the blades on her arms, you know, her crazy fire eyes. And, yeah.
I kind of want to be her when I grow up. It's kind of really sick. I feel like when I'm mad, that's what I want to grow. Like, I am visually, like, thinking of myself, like, I look like this.
Okay, let's throw a fireball now. Come on, let's throw a fireball. Fireball, here it comes. It's supposed to pick up a line.
It's just mess it out. Ow.
Oh, I gotta get. See, I kind of, as he jumps away, I almost have to hop towards and then do my moves because of how far she can move away. But then you end up open to the leap away web grab, whatever the heck the move is called. Sorry, old guy, bad memory for move names. Oh yes, here we go. At least Jago can get you a little bit. Few happy hits of happy places. Jump right there. Campbell reads minds, I'm convinced.
You get the setup I'm trying to do.
So close.
It almost worked. Get over here. Yes. Throw you into your own web. That should happen. I should be able to chuck you right into that silly ball of pain and suffering. Yes.
Oh, freestyle up in here.
Are there any guard crush mechanics?
There are not.
No.
Oh, he threw that web into the startup of my freaking Super Dragon. There we go. Look at that. And healing.
Is Sadira's damage on point with the rest
Run
of
away.
the class? Or a bit less because of her mobility, etc.? Same question regarding her life bar / total health.
We're still balancing it right now. She does do more damage than a few characters that aren't like Saberwolf and Thunder. But yeah, in a more recent build, she's doing considerably less damage and not quite as messed up as Ken's helping her let me make her look.
Yeah, I was thinking, and I can't. The normal character that would have hit.
So because juggles are quite susceptible, they are susceptible to breaking much at all, and she
Yes.
So we definitely have to bear that in mind in terms of her damage, the amount of damage she does, and her damage scaling, and all of that. So
Ball jump. Come on.
as Campbell said, a lot of bouncing still to be done.
Finally.
What are her launch inputs? Diagonal plus hit points?
Her launcher is forward and heavy kick, or you can do either one of her special moves in your ability.
And also her throw.
Also
right
her
there.
throw, like right here. Which
And I'm dead. You can't alter from there though, at least. So it was like a sort of medium-sized victory. Got the second life bar and didn't get altered.
I'm gonna take it because I went.
Can she instant air projectile when she's not an instinct?
actually can.
She can instant projectile all the time. It's built in. It's pretty awesome.
And some moves give her enough advantage that she can actually link a Tiger Knee air fireball.
She just keeps zipping, zapping, web whapping. I'll never forget when the music started at E3. I literally believe I cried a little bit.
There you go. That's Jago damage right there.
What option are characters going to have against so much vortex?
Oh.
Very good question. Most characters have a very invincible backdash. Most characters have an invincible move that's also an opener that people have to respect. Saberwolf, when he doesn't have...
Nice.
hard to explain something and ambush combos are used. Get off!
No, I knew it. I know.
You're 20% flushed. Uh-oh. You might have a win.
You might have a shadow cannon.
Oh, nice man.
Doesn't end.
Oh, dang. I'm trying to make a new and improved hot step on the fly here.
Yeah, I do love her backdash, the little backflip she does. It's awesome.
Ah!
Except when you try and do it on pop-up. Oh, yes!
Alright, my life is left before my eyes right now.
Judo flip.
Oh, actual backdash.
Down the wire!
Let's go.
Is it rock and roll time? You gonna do it?
Let's go.
Oh, you could have hovered. Yeah, okay, make him pop up right into the spider. What?
Okay, let's see if Campbell can do tournament style comeback.
Torin's gonna get frozen in 3, 2.
Just as you ran out. Uh-oh.
Alright, time for some heroics.
Oh, there it is! Oh, no.
Alright, let's go.
Wicked. It's just so... Oh, my brain hurts.
Go, Ken. Mike said go, Ken.
That wasn't me. Oh, no, Torin. Sorry. Just look at that. 3/4 of a life.
Oh, he wasn't good.
Yeah, turtle not the right move. No, yeah, see, that's the thing.
Oh,
yeah! You lost.
It was
Very nice.
sheer
Wait,
efficiency right there.
So I can be on the outside.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, you're... Yeah, I like outside 6, like always. Now you get to see not Sadira for a moment.
And also not Orchid.
Yeah. No, you're
Oh, now you're just.
Okay, it's
I gotta be
yellow
that way.
Jago.
Alrighty.
But yeah, that's a really fun character. This is like no lie, no like fluffing anything up here. That's a really fun character. I've never really played anything quite like that. And I played a lot of fighting.
Yeah,
She
there's
also
no character
does.
who plays like her in her game, so she's quite different, quite interesting, really successful, what we try to do with her.
I mean, it looked like I practiced a lot of stuff. I was just gonna mash these matches.
That's what Campbell mashing looks like. It looks like friggin' destruction.
It looks like wind. See, I'm all hesitant now because I'm expecting Sadira to jump away and do stuff. Oh. Grabberton. No, I shouldn't have done that. That time. Oh, you and your armor.
Yep.
He's got to hold one hit of armor.
He actually could have double hit some shadow.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
okay.
No. Yeah, no.
Safe.
I'll take my 33%. That'll be just fine. Oh. You really have to jump when you see that start up. Just like, it's good. That worked.
That was excellent.
That worked. I got up above it. I should not run away anymore.
Show me the crow story.
Yep. Yep.
I wanted to cut him off, Jago.
Oh. Shadow Thunder is mean.
Dash. Oh! With the manual.
Almost got over it. Save my instinct for... Get away. Oh no. Yeah, I probably shouldn't try and throw the dash through. Is your instinct over yet? Now it is.
No, it's over.
Should we take some questions after this?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Actually, I am not playing.
No, we can do some more.
My fireball started taking moments to throw throws. That was a waste. Oh, I instant cancel my dragon and grab it.
I will do that one.
Can I get in New York Comic Con?
That's not currently planned right now. See, but that's not current.
When is it? Sorry for asking a really dumb question.
When is New York
Ah!
Comic Con?
You tried to throw too early.
It's soon.
Are air combos from Sadira breakable?
Anything involving normal moves with creative manuals. So when I do the launcher, I do the jump heavy kick into stuff.
Yes!
Breaks the jump.
No!
And I never mixed it up once, so this shit was
Come on, auto no. Yes! I knew you were gonna pierce that. Pierce.
Well, you have
I actually
double
strength.
Well, we have double speed. Though.
Same thing. Yeah, in K2 you can speed up and slow down like this.
Oh!
Yes, I win! It was very close. Good.
Good question.
Do what
I
I
don't
can.
think I can say anything about that right now. We keep going. Very unsatisfying.
I tried to ultra comment person. That's what I was doing.
Any general gameplay changes?
Any general from the last time you've seen this game, or since PI 2? I'm not sure how quite.
Yeah, so your question is general about general gameplay.
Well, we hear about new game mods. I also don't really know what that means. Sorry, guys, I am a super literal guy here.
Error. Let's see. But error only normal is not.
Oh, so Mike's taking care of the breakable moment question.
Okay.
Fire numbers. Huh. Where do Mad Cats get to stick something pre-order? Good question. That's the
We will have more information about this pretty soon. Yeah.
When's the
Well,
next
stuff. Yeah.
PI Friday? Not this Friday, but next Friday.
Oh, wow.
So, character we are 2. When are we going to receive details on the online?
When are we going to see
Details.
details on the
Soon.
online?
Soon.
It's online.
It is online.
Nothing but good news, I promise you.
Can you escape Thunder's grab with a backdash?
Yes, you can.
Yes. Or a jump.
Or jump, yeah. It's just a really fast, huge, long-range grab. It doesn't have any special, like, instant pop in it.
Yeah, and even though it's super fast, and I've been messing up doing this, sorry,
It's like
you can see him hop back, and it's a really nice visual cue, even though it's fast. You can see that hop back and like wind kick into it, or more likely jump away from it right when he does it.
Yep.
It's just that his overhead into it is just brutal. Because he'll like naturally stand to block the overhead, and then all of a sudden he jumps back and hits you low. It is definitely my favorite Thunder opener.
What's the thought process on creating a new character like Sadira?
So this is actually, don't forget what came up with her on their own. Mike is in the chat, I think, and Rich also. They're probably better equipped to answer this question than I. But they did an awesome job. I'm like grinning ear to ear while playing here. It's super fun. Probably because I'm also beating up Ken Death.
Yeah. How do you guys get that fast when you can physically see dodging a throw move with a freaking backdash? Okay, well, that's out of my wheelhouse.
Well, we've played a lot of
We play a lot of Digi games.
Yes, my favorite move. Confirm off the fireball. It's so good.
Torin, are you a better producer than your story or no?
wow. I don't even want to compare myself to almost man.
I'm going with yes. We're going with yes.
Yeah.
We don't actually ask
Get him!
the question.
Oh no!
Put words in his mouth.
Yes! I'll be over there. Oh, you monkey! I was lucky. I was trying to throw it.
Oh, I wanted that fireball. Like, what did I have?
When can we expect any details about costumes and customization options?
Well, we can talk a little bit about it. I mean, there will be costume for each character, and each costume has its own set of accessories. So even the base costume, so like Jago's costume or Thunder's costume, will have a base set of accessories, and the new costume, the alternate costume, will also have a set of accessories as well. And you can mix and match those accessories freely, as opposed to a costume change, which is just like 100% swap. Okay. Which is 100% swap. The accessories can be mixed and matched, like all you want. So you can get creative. You can get creative with colors. You know, the different color options that each character has. Yeah, we're really excited about it. You know, something that we thought would be really, really cool. Something that allows players to really customize a character to their liking, much more so than just picking a kind of a cool skin. So if you go online, the idea is that potentially someone could just recognize you just because of your costume. It's like, oh, that's Ken's Sadira, or that's Campbell's Jago. That's the kind of like customization that we'd like to see, that we'd like to see players go for.
Yeah, and then there's the added layer of you're earning these.
Mm-hmm.
So you can also get a feeling for how much someone has played or how good they are based on just what they're wearing.
Definitely.
You'll see that also in the title cards, kind of like what you're familiar with in some other fighting games, where you unlock titles.
Yep.
But it's more visual when you see it on the guy or girl stomping on your head.
Oh, I got Ken's buttons.
Yeah, it takes a little getting used to.
Sorry.
Right 6, sorry.
Ken. Outside 6, Mr. Ken. Hey, when I grew up, buttons were a little further away from sticks.
This is
Back in my day.
Yeah, it's, sorry, it's the Cranky Kong and me talking.
Cranky Kong.
Back when I was young, we didn't have them newfangled close buttons.
Ken Mustache for DLC.
You know Cranky Kong get games inside place?
Yep.
So, still trying to get acclimated to Ken's crazy bumps.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Aren't you fucking crunk?
Now you know why I move out all the time, because I'm just used to it.
It only takes
You
one
think
opening.
one little inch over.
I'm really not good following up with phrases.
Air fireball, air fireball, air fireball.
Oh!
Alexis has this nice little anti-Sadira thing. Look out.
You should see Campbell's feet. He's just like, he's giddy. Look at that. Look at that.
Mustache combo.
Look at that destruction on you.
There you go. That's the one that. Oh. He jumped and then he did the air web and then bounced away from it, jumped in again and then almost got to the air web in the place where you had to read whether it was deep or not.
This is not where Glacius shines, and it's amazing. But when someone's in your face, then
Turn
Glacius
in the
has...
corner. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Like I said, I actually do kind of like being in the corner against Sadira because she can't cross you up.
Nice. Sadira's
okay.
Yeah, to speak a little for Double Helix and in their much respect to their design of really lots of parts of the game, also Sadira. Some of what we need with Sadira is this how does she fit into the rush down grappler and keep away triangle. And again, she's got this kind of interesting. She plays a little bit keep away, but obviously she's in major rush down most of the time. Especially when she can drop webs at will. Here we go. I'll take my buttons back. Now you don't get so confused anymore.
But yeah, back on the topic of character customization, we'd really like to hear what you guys like and don't like about characters. Like, what do you think of Orchid's goggles? The half a second you saw it. Or say, what are the other slightly polarizing things that we've seen in some of those characters?
Various on Jago's sword.
Killer cuts. Create your own color combos, like the color scheme so far. Remove the goggles. Do not do anything for you with customization, like taco hat.
Yeah, okay, no taco hat. Done! Good suggestion!
No taco hats. We can take care of
that was rude.
Please said Ruby says Jago's sword is freaking amazing. We'd like to see her story, understand why she has the goggles. I think they're cool, but it should be an accessory. I like goggles, I'm into that sort of thing.
Get over here! Oh! He scoots underneath even my medium cross-up move.
Can we have neon?
There we go, I got it that time.
Can we have neon in flashy colors? Someone said hat.
So much for my manual.
Bang bang.
There will be some character. Certain characters will have headgear.
Nice.
To customize. There we go.
Oh, I could have milked that. Too low and throw it out, and then I put my perfect range moving. There we go.
Oh my god.
Pick him up! Yes! Should have been more than 15%.
What?
Concept art for Ken Lobb as a KI character. Are you guys seriously whiny over goggles?
No! Yes!
Instead of a taco hat, how about a sombrero made of tortilla chips?
Yeah, let's take it
I
all the
don't
way.
want those in real life.
You know,
I love that move.
Let's take it all the way, yeah.
Is Sadira Jago's love interest? That would be bad if
Look at her!
I think Jago maybe has better taste in chips.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be looking her up. I don't know.
What?
She's super crazy.
What would you say? No. Yeah, she's a girl.
I wouldn't.
Friendly? Bring her home to see mom?
Yeah,
She can help cut up the steak, Look at the wings.
Let's go.
Slice or dice everything.
Sadira scissor hands.
God.
Yeah, I shouldn't. Oh, no. Come on, right there. Oh, no, super bar.
Misunderstood.
Really, she's a very nice girl. Studied hard in school.
She's a motivated one.
No.
As you can see.
I asked for that. Speaking of tacos,
She's bringing it, as you can see as well.
lesson 1.
So,
Like when Campbell has meter, don't pressure supers into him.
Best comment ever. Wow, when I get old, I want to be rocking things like that mustache. That's fantastic.
I aspire to comments to that.
So do I.
Somebody give him a star. Somebody give him a star.
I gotta get the star.
I'm gonna keep playing. I don't feel old. So I look in the mirror and it's like, where's my teenage self?
He's still there, Ken. He's still there. That's
All right,
fantastic. I'm calling him mustache.
It's real cool. As long as your hands don't hurt, keep playing. Take care of your hands. Life lesson.
Exactly.
Ugh.
Man, outside buttons.
Yeah, sorry, I passed off the curse controller again.
Will Django have a giant fish instead of a sword for custom?
Yeah, that one is
Good idea.
Ken's mustache for president.
Go, get her! You could have.
Oh, but
She's up there hovering. You could have. Super Shamamish. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
His character is.
Why not?
Oh my god.
Yes. Wait, super meter. Yes. Sorry, not to pick on you, Campbell. It's fine.
Well, we're clearly the underdog.
Yeah, we've been hiding the counter breakers.
She got those two.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, one thing, we've talked about it before, but the whole combo breaker, counter breaker system is so good.
Wow.
The combo breakers are relatively easy to time, if not super easy to time. Once you learn the timing, then people start reading each other's animations, and then it just becomes a mind game of, is he going to try and counter now or now? And it really adds a layer that was never there before in KI. See, even Campbell can get screwed sometimes by that lovely step back, throw your ankles trick.
Whoa. Is it going forward? Is it going back? I don't know.
That's why I like being in the corner, because she can't get behind you.
Yeah, you used to be able to just dagger as long as you're in the air.
There. It's getting real again.
What am
Any other intriguing questions? Happy online
We're
people?
going. They're getting more people coming in. Let's see.
So I'm going to ask a different random question.
All right.
Crimson! Did everybody see the Crimson?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, did anybody see that combo? Sorry.
What's the KI logo?
What's the KI logo over the life bar?
In the corner, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually your badge. You can see it right here. Again, we haven't done anything with them, so when you first start out, you're basically KI 01 button masher.
Yep.
But that's your sort of badge that you can see when you fight someone.
Yep.
Stats about them as a player.
Yep. And you'll be able to swap them in and out. You'll be able to customize a little bit.
Go.
I'm gonna be evilliest, darkiest.
Okay, guys, we need new details on the game mechanics, please. What have you added that's new?
What have we added? That's where do we start?
New since when?
Where do we
New
start?
since when is like the question, because like since
KI2?
Since KI2, we could have a whole couple of shows about
We
it.
don't have time.
So I mean, maybe it just makes sense to talk
From
more about
Gamescom.
From Gamescom.
So the
Okay.
3-hit linkers, and then the read.
Yeah.
We redid all the timing for all the linkers, so that some of them are exceptionally fast, much harder to time, or much harder to see. Same with the supers. So your super linkers all used to be about 1 speed, and you break super linkers by, timing. So you kind of mediums, and you'll hear the announcer 1, 2, 3, and they used to all be 1 cadence. And so they've been changed now so that every character, different linkers go different speeds. And that's why you'll see in this build, some of them, if you do a super linker, it's 5 hits almost as fast as you can hit the button 3 times. It does a nice job of speeding up the combos, but it also, more importantly, again, adds to the breaker game, which is really... Okay. Oh!
So it adds to the breaker game. If you know the linkage that your opponent is doing, then you have a better chance of trying to react and break it. But some are just so fast that you can't react.
Sorry, Glacius fans, I am not representing.
And we also tweaked the speed of the doubles as well. We've sped up the light doubles. We've as well as the medium doubles. So we gave them a bit more of a speed differentiation. So the light doubles basically it's impossible to break them. So they're low risk, but they build up your KV, so you can't have combos that are as long.
Oh, nice!
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Oh my days.
But they are safer.
Does Sadira have a dive kick?
She actually does
have a dive kick.
She does. She has more like a...
It's not an angle dive kick, but that's a dive kick.
She does have a dive kick. Yeah.
She's
And
trust me, guys.
Yeah, please. Please, go more.
And because she has the double jump, she has.
Oh my god! Okay, give her the dive kick. Give her the dive kick.
Yeah. That's what I get for like talking and thinking while you should be playing and winning. There we go.
Oh, the super armor.
Yep.
I still think there is something design-wise to be done in terms of the arbitrary timer that we see in every fighting game.
The arbitrary what?
Timer. There's a design element that I'd love to see the developers.
Wow, that's a very interesting question.
Yeah.
We don't have time to get into that. But
That got deep.
yeah,
So
really.
you mean speeding it up or slowing it down,
Like
or
determining a winner without a timer, or different ways other than timer and
Or just
type stuff?
Well, I guess it's kind of. I guess you could say it's arbitrary because it's just 99 seconds. That's become kind of like the standard, you know.
we are twice because we have 2 life bars, but it's kind of arbitrary as well.
Yeah, I could say the way we're probably thinking about it is just, you know, do these matches feel too long? You know, are they dragging on too long? Are they too fast? You know, we want to have the right pacing for the matches. You know,
And that's certainly something we've tweaked a lot as the game's gone on.
Yeah.
There was a point in time where this game was kind of timeout central, and we've see a whole lot less of that now.
Oh yeah, way less. Since we added the potential damage decay, it's made a huge difference.
We also have the obvious most likely case for timeout would be Glacius, and even those have been fixed. You know, some of it with increasing damage when you get closer. Some of it with just I think it's the fireball you can hold over your head. It does a lot to making people feel safer getting in that sort of medium distance, which is where you can use the spike. And it really just caused people to run away less. But maybe in some ways the biggest change to the Glacius Turtle isn't what you might think. When we went to the all stages can scroll back, and now Glacius across the screen actually can't attack you. He can only attack you if he's inside normal screen space. So he doesn't try and run away as much. And we really don't see, at least amongst ourselves, timeout really never happens anymore.
No, it doesn't. I mean, it's very rare, and it's great because it means that you're getting in there, you're doing damage, people are mixing it up, you know, and you know matches aren't going on too long. So yeah, we're really happy with how it's turning out.
You know, to Ken's point, one of the biggest things we did to reduce timeouts was we sped up the auto doubles and made it considerably harder to break. You guys remember Evo? It just breaks left and right, combo breaker. You see a whole lot less of that now.
Yep. And again, that added with more people learning how to do. With more people learning how to do the counter breaker, causes you to at least think more before you go and do some giant long combo on something. And you know, I would argue I suffer from that more than any. When you see both Torin and Campbell cashing in long combos, I'm sort of afraid because I know both of them and Adam can counter me at will when so I try and play the counter breaker game, and but then I get afraid of it, so I don't make my combos quite so long, just to make sure I can cash in those 20 to 30, you know, because nothing hurts as bad as getting the little mark up to 4 where you're going to get a 4-hit finisher and then being combo broken right at the end and watch your damage flush. But because of the way the potential damage counts down now, there's actually also a game to intentionally dropping a combo and it's starting immediately, and you can get 60-70% damage combos now.
Yeah, resets are viable for sure.
And they come into play for making the time last less. But I'm still kind of curious what the question meant, because it would be interesting to think about, are there moves that have impact on the timer?
Oh, that would be really actually.
Oh, yeah, that's a good suggestion.
Yeah, that's really. I can make it game end. Game over. Win button.
That might be too much power in the hands of Victor.
Yeah, but that's actually really interesting.
Yeah.
So you heard it here first from this one.
From Mr. Awesome comment person.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I think it's very telling the way we play the game when we're kind of, working, looking at builds. I call it working. We used to turn the timer off a lot, and we never turn it off anymore. So I mean, that in itself kind of says that we fixed it.
Yeah, and again, potential damage decay is like a huge factor in matches not going on too long. Just making players mix it up, creating a lot more tension in the game. So previously, when you were doing a combo and you're building up potential damage, if you drop the combo, all of that potential damage went away. But now that potential damage persists for a while and it drains down, so it creates this pressure on the aggressor to try to cash in that damage.
To get back in.
To get back in. Again. And if they do, all they have to do is do one ender, and they get all of that damage. And you can see some really insanely just damaging combos, just heartbreaking stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah, and
it creates these really high moments.
It also flushes your KB meter. So you can end up in these scenarios where someone's sitting there with 15 or 20 points of potential damage. You drop and restart, and your KB meter is empty. And so you can go do what would normally be 48%, and all of a sudden it's 70. There you go. That's
When is Ken getting Berserker Mike says, when is Ken getting Mike at KI Leather Jockey? You ask? I think around November.
I only have one of the old ones. I will say, if we do those again, they won't be 17 inches thick. It's a beautiful jacket, but it kind of has to be like 40 below zero to wear it. It's cold. I mean, this thing is like, I think you could fall off a Harley at 100 and you wouldn't scrape your elbows if you're wearing that jacket.
Good to know.
I don't have any bar.
Yeah, you're like, counter that.
Oh,
Now you do.
What will happen with classic costumes regarding Sadira?
That's a good question. So the question was, what happens with classic costumes for someone new like Sadira?
We try to do something really interesting and really fun with the character. I've seen her alternate costume and it's pretty rad. So yeah, stay tuned. It's good stuff.
How would you describe Sadira personality-wise? She looks great and all, but is she more like the Queen Bee, a sadist, a benevolent spirit, or is she like an assassin in the sense that she uses her looks? I'd really like to know what's behind that mask.
Yes.
Yes.
I think the Queen Bee and leader of assassins is like a really good analogy for her. She's a leader of this clan.
Torin,
she has.
Mike says shush.
Hey, I'm not revealing anything.
Okay.
I'm just
what I'm going to
saying
to save Torin.
Torin.
Listen to her voice, right? I mean, I read a lot of personality just out of the character's voice, and I'm not sure how much of it is coming across the Twitch. But she
will hunt you down, is what Mike said.
Yeah. She's kind of excited to kick your ass, is the way the audio comes across.
Flo Money, on the other hand, says she's a Power Rangers villain.
Oh, she does kind of sound like it.
Go Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Well, we can't go with Flo Money, because,
I'm so old that Power Rangers was like... I was like 30 when it came out or something like that.
I love Power Rangers.
So not to diss on anybody's, youth. Uh-oh. I see we have a different fight to end the stream.
Yeah, we're running out of time here.
Yeah.
How quickly?
Stan says Power Rangers is like 20 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like super.
Dan is nothing against Dan. Sorry, but you're good at math. 20 years ago,
Math Stan.
Oh, that was evil. Okay.
So how much do you like holding the
I got so crunk I didn't do a combo.
I want to backdash away from that is what I'm thinking, and then just like backdash right into the uppercut. And then counter break me, because I'll just sit here and take hits for a while. Thank you very much. Oh, I was going to lie.
This is how you play, but
yeah, see, that air fireball stopped, even though I hit him. I lost my combo.
It's being brawn.
Really, I'm not trying. That's why I'm losing so bad. Really, no effort is being made.
Oh Lord. So this is what happens with places.
Well, again, the real beauty of what was going on there was because he counter broke me, I went into paranoid mode so that I don't try and combo break the first window. So he's just abusing me while I'm like, I'll just sit here and wait for him to counter, and he doesn't try it. And yeah, it's interesting. Oh, that was mine. That was yours.
I think this is good.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's not it. He's being nice. Yeah, no, he's not. Yes, he is. One too early, yeah.
One too early, yeah.
Oh no. Oh my god.
Okay, debut is Saber versus Sadira.
Saber is not ready
That'll
for
have to
showtime.
be the next one. That'll be the next one because we got no minutes left.
That's true. We have 3 minutes left.
That's mine.
We got one more.
You're not breaking that.
We got one
Yeah,
more.
there's nothing on it.
Come on, Gary. Close it out. Close it out.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh no. What is this button?
I'll give my outcast armor.
Excuse me. Yes. Yes. There, armor that.
Stomp it.
Man, I have my Andre
Nothing
3000
personal.
suit on, man.
Dude, that totally is. That totally is.
I really shouldn't be that far away. It's really dangerous being that far away.
Oh, nice.
Yes, you didn't try down me. It's like a victory in a... Oh, and I don't have any council leader.
Oh.
Can you guys
So
just stand there and let him do the Sadira Ultra so we have something to watch for DOT paper?
Alright, we'll do that.
Have one more
Let's do that.
fight.
One more. Come on.
That could have been. I was standing there waiting for the Glacius Ultra. That's what that was.
Got it.
Man, not very good ultras, guys.
But he is also
There we go.
everything else.
Whip on Thunder.
So I have an idea. I'm gonna see. If
Just so we're clear, I'm putting the controller down. Because it almost looked in that last fight like I had put the controller down.
This time, for real. Alright. So this is Crash Test Dummy experiment number 1.
Which really means if Campbell misses this Ultra, we get to like taunt
We
him
get
Oh,
the
for
whole
sure.
weekend. I mean, it's
For
like
sure.
it's like recorded for posterity, like generations to come.
You get to watch me try to figure out the front
Experience it.
It doesn't matter.
You can do the back and forth, right? Flip this away and then...
Oh.
Yep.
And then the other way. Yep. No, the right part of the screen, you can do that.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Kill this guy faster.
Right there! Oh! 20
Are you
seconds.
trying to manual? Nope. Go. Go.
I will get one.
Actually, pull him out of the corner.
How about we, is it gonna echo if we turn up too much? We can be quiet.
Oh, well, they hear it.
They hear it.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Just wanna make sure you hear Crazy Sadira.
Oh no, they can all hear her. It's just we can't hear.
Yeah.
Nice Space Ultra.
Don't.
You're not dead.
No, don't pull him out first. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.